I first want to start off saying Happy New Year's to everyone. This is the beginning of a whole new year, man. So this is the opportunity for everyone to start over, start anew. You know, I know there's people out there that have their New Year's resolutions and they're making promises of changes and stuff like this, but this is a year that we should really take serious. I posted a status on Facebook that says basically that I have a feeling that a nationwide catastrophe is on its way here. We're headed for a nationwide catastrophe. I don't know what it is, but I have a feeling that something is coming in the air. Now, it's ironic because about maybe a week or so ago, I had a dream. And in this dream, I was standing downtown here locally. And it was nice outside. I mean, I could see the sun, but it felt like springtime, although it was winter. But it felt like springtime. The sun was shining, but it was almost like the reflection of the sun on the buildings were an odd color yellow. And I was talking to a friend of mine, and we were talking about how nice it was outside. And I said, yes, it's beautiful outside. I said, but something is coming. And then I woke up. I was going to make a video and post it on my Dream channel, but I didn't have a chance to do that. So I guess I'm making mention of it now. But you see the title of the video. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share this video, click on the PayPal link, and donate to this channel. This is a new year. Support this channel. But you see the title. Tears of a Black Witch. Yeast infection. Witchcraft. Now, it's not what many of you think it is. It's not what you guys think when I mention yeast infection, witchcraft. It's not saying that there are people that use yeast infections to manipulate and control people, although there are some that do that. I had a conversation with one of my sons just now, father and son chat, like we usually do. And he said to me, he said, why is it that there are so many females that don't like using condoms? And he said that the excuse that these females use is that the condoms give them yeast infections. Now, it's ironic that just yesterday I did a video on Tears of a Witch and how there's females that get in paternity court and decide to start crying after she slept around and now she have no idea who her child's father is, but she's crying to gain sympathy from either the court, the audience, or even the man. Now, unfortunately, there are simpish guys that melt under the tears of a woman. She start crying and he feels sorry for her, and now he starts feeling guilty. Although he could be right, he feels guilty because now he made her cry. She was unfaithful. She have no idea who this child's father is. She's trying to pin a baby on you, but yet her tears make you feel bad. Makes you feel guilty that she went out and got pregnant by another man. That, in my opinion, is a form of witchcraft. But then there's the yeast infection witchcraft, where there's females out there And I'm going to talk to the brothers that are single parent dads, guys that have custody over their children. They have custody of their children. And there's other females that's on the sideline that watch you. They observe. They see how well you interact with your children, especially if you have daughters. They see that you're a hard worker. They see that you attended college and you have your degree. And you're doing well for yourself. But yet they want that for themselves. So what they do is they manipulate you into believing that condoms cause them to have yeast infections, so I can't use them. That's a trap so that you don't use condoms. You have sex with her, impregnate her. Now she takes you to child support. And she expects you to be that same loving, caring, supportive father that you are with your children as a single parent dad. That's her way of using her witchcraft to manipulate you into being a family with her. So now she can brag about how her man is doing and how much of a role model he is to her children. Not just a child that you made with her, but children she had before the relationship. So there's many forms of witchcraft that a lot of females use to control and manipulate guys. Just look at the number of guys that's raising children or supporting children that's not their own, because they took the word of that female that told him that she was pregnant with his child. Just think of the number of guys out there that raise children as his own and then later finds out that the child is not his. So now he's already caught up in that web of magic where he now bonded with that child and that child bonded with him. And now it's hard for him to let go, although now he knows the truth. So he goes into a state of confusion, hurt, pain. And the only person that's really benefiting from that is the female. Because she have no consciousness, man. She have no type of feelings toward the fact that the child now really don't know who his or her father is. Because she's raised by a stranger, by someone that's not blood related. Not realizing that somewhere down the line, that child may need that father's blood or need that father's organ. And now the truth still comes out. And that child falls into a state of confusion because they never had a chance to know their true father. So now they're forced to accept someone that's not blood related. So, tears of a black witch. And I say this to a lot of brothers out there. And unfortunately, there's a lot of black males that just don't listen. They refuse to listen. Don't get caught up in that web of witchcraft, man, where these females deceive you into not protecting yourself. So I said to my son, I said, don't fall into that, man. I said, don't. I said, because what they see is they see how you are with your own daughter. They see that you're doing well for yourself. I said, especially if you post that on Facebook. Because you got people that just post their whole lives on Facebook, man. And you have snakes that's sitting back watching and observing. And they're saying, I want that for my children. And you have females, black females, that pick and choose baby daddies. Yes, the guy that's locked up in prison was the one that impregnated her. Or the bum on the street was the one that impregnated her, but she don't want him as a father. She want this guy over here that's a single parent dad that's doing well for his daughter or his son. I want him. So now she have to try to find a way to manipulate him. And trick him into supporting her and her children, thinking she's going to live happily ever after. And if things don't work out between you two, now you're left supporting somebody else's child. So just thought I'd share that little bit. I'm not going to stay on this too long. I said this wasn't going to be a long video. It's going to be quick. And maybe I might make a live video talking more about this. So feedback, tell me what you think, subscribe, and don't forget to click the PayPal link and support this channel. Until next time, I'm fearless.